Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we are going to discuss the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated, and we're going to be getting into discussing the current resale prices and where these could be heading over the next few weeks, because more people are going to be getting pairs in hand. The hype will drop off a little bit, and there's a sneaker strap on the way. So I think with all three of those things in mind, we can kind of say these are going to be dropping in price a little bit more over the next few weeks. So I hope y'all will enjoy. That's what we're going to get into discussing today. It's a little bit of an updated resale prediction for this sneaker right here. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Again, if y'all do want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Let's try to 300 likes. That is a normal goal we always shoot for. And shout out to you guys for always tuning in. We're up here early on Saturday. You know what I mean? Recording a little video here discussing again a great sneaker. Your boy hit a pair yesterday. Was super happy about that. Let me know down below if you guys ended up hitting a pair for retail. If not, no worries. Keep in mind, sneakers is coming up, I think, on August 28th, if I'm right. And they're taking a while to ship these too. That's also when they said this pair was shipped by, is August 28th, which is crazy. That's like a month away. So Undefeated, let's get to shipping pairs a little bit quicker, yeah. Especially if you're going to charge me all that for shipping, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we're not going to get into all the little nitty gritty and details there. Just again, if you want to discuss anything in the comments, you want to check out the Whatnot Lives, again, make sure y'all check that out in the pinned comment. Excuse me, let me not mess up my words left and right this morning, but check that out. We do tons of stuff there. We've got lots of new tees on the way, lots of new shorts. What else am I gonna say? We have lots of yeah, if you're interested in SB Dunks, we just gave away a free pair of SB Dunks today, so shout out everyone who tuned in on the stream. You know what I mean? We're always trying to give away a free pair of Dunks or something like that each stream, so it's always worth your time to tune in, basically. So check it out. And that's everything I need to say. I know the intro is a bit long today, but some good info there, and let's get started. So as you guys can see, these are now up. Well, they've been up on StockX, but taking a look at the current prices, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this price range for the Undefeated 4 still, I was pretty surprised. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. I know these are very hyped, and early, of course, they were selling for $700 to $800, but this price range is still very surprising to me. If I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, I'm a bit surprised by this. The reason I'm surprised by it is just because, again, I didn't think that these would perform that well. Once again, we saw a lot of dubs. There was tons of people that hit these yesterday. I'm gonna keep it real. I had a lot of people hit me up telling me they hit a pair, we're looking to trade a pair, or they hit a pair for retail. So someone hit me up and said, hey, I hit two. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't feel like there is a big shortage of these, for example, like on the Brick by Bricks, for example, earlier this year. Nobody was hitting those. And some of these other sneakers that have been very hyped this year that we've seen, again, make some progress after the release, not a lot of people are really taking dubs, hence why they were so expensive, you know what I mean? Excuse me, but basically with saying all that, what I mean is that I think, again, these have more to come down in price. There's a lot of pairs on the way from Undefeated, dubs online. Also, there is another release that we have happening online. I think that's today, if I'm right. I could be wrong. So there's another release that's happening, and we have the sneakers drop. That's just another thing to keep in mind. So there's not like a shortage of these being released. They're doing enough of them, is what I think, and they're going to come down a bit more in price, at least another $100 in my opinion. That could be, again, a little bit of a stretch, but I think, again, there's enough pairs online. It seems like they're taking their sweet time to ship them. So once people get their pairs in hand, you know what I mean? It's like the prices will probably already have come down a bit naturally, just because the hype's dropped off some. So once people actually start getting their pairs in with that in mind too, I mean, yeah, I feel like that's going to cause the prices to drop a pretty decent amount. You know what I mean? Like some people, I mean, if we're getting our pairs by August 28th, you know what I mean? Some people might get a second pair, you know what I mean? Some people did hit a second pair in the raffle, but I'm saying some people might get a second pair from the sneakers release, So like that's something that we have to think about, is that people are going to have a second chance, and some people may hit twice on this pair, which is pretty crazy to say, but some people already have, you know what I mean? People literally showed me the proof in my messages, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you hitting two pairs of this? You don't need two pairs, but that's fine, actually, if you hit two pairs of this, because then you can wear one and sell one if they're both the same size, and that works really good for you, you know what I'm saying? Keep one in their size. So I actually don't blame anybody for doing that. I just want to say that, but I do think it's pretty funny. You know what I mean? Someone took an L because you took two. Hey, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can just take one. You can just take one, be happy with that, but yeah, I mean, that's not how the game works. You guys just have to keep that in mind. But that's what I think, again, about the Air Jordan 4. Are they dropping them right now? Are these dropping right now? Hold up, y'all. Okay, never mind. It was like some Jordan 10. I don't know why I thought that was like the Undefeated 4s. But aside from that, these will be coming down in price. My personal prediction, if you just want to know it right off the bat, I also want to show you all this. Lightning bolt symbols appeared. That lets you know that more people are going out the way and buying this pair. For hefty prices too. Check out the prices these are selling for. So, very strong market. These will at least stay, in my opinion, above $350. I 100% think that. I don't think this will be a sneaker that drops under that price point. Maybe in some of the small sizes, like an 8.5, a 9, an 8, I could see it happening then. But I think this is 100% going to be a sneaker that at least is $400 to $500, in my personal opinion. But, again, we have more pairs on the way. We have a sneakers drop on the way. A few retailers may get them. Understanding that, they'll at least come down another $50 to $100 on average in most sizes, in my opinion. Just because, again, even with high sales volume, it still is very, very expensive. $400, $500 is a lot of money for the average person. So, yeah, and it's more than that right now. So I think it'll just come down a little bit more as more people get their dubs in, because there was a decent amount of retail wins. That's something to keep in mind. But the reason I think these will stay pretty expensive in price is because A, they still are very hyped. B, they've really never done them. I mean, the last ones they did, there was only like 72 of them, and the people that have them are like all celebrities, and you know what I mean? It's like very, very few people actually have those. So this is actually the one that the public can get. So of course, these will stay expensive in my opinion, because with the high retail, people paid more. They're going to have to, flip it for more to actually make some money on it. So yeah, that's what I think about the sneaker. It's going to stay at least $400 to $500 in my opinion. But with the sneakers drop on the way and a lot more pairs on the way from the dubs online, they're going to come down in price. So that's my opinion on the Undefeated 4. If you want to know an updated resale prediction, but I want to show you guys a couple more details. Again, look at this chart. It shows you we've hit a little bit of a low point, or not a low point, but where it's flattened out over the last day or so. As you guys can see, this is what people are more or less willing to pay, around $500 flat. But there's more dubs on the way, so I think that'll drop. But look at all that early volume, man. People were loving these. It just shows you the amount of hype these had early on. $700 is crazy, but that's really what we got with the Undefeated Force. $230 retail, so they did knock up the retail price too, which is, again, I don't blame them. But look at these prices. But you can see, look, size 11, $488. The market's coming down, so that's something to keep in mind. That's a bigger size too, a popular size at that. Size 11 is usually one of the best performing sizes across all sneakers. Go look at SB Dunk Lows, Jordan 4s, look at any popular model or colorway across those two models. Size 11 tends to be the one that's going for, if not the most, one of the most expensive sizes. So one right there, and that's what I think, again, about the Undefeated 4. So I just wanted to keep y'all, again, for a little bit here today, not too long, but hopefully a good breakdown for the Undefeated 4. That's just my opinion. Again, don't feel don't feel the need to go out the way. That's what I meant to say. And pay, $500 or $600 after fees, you know what I mean, for the sneaker right now. You don't need to. There is a sneakers drop on the way, and keep in mind how many people have pairs on the way, right, from Dubs Online. You'll be able to get a better deal maybe in your local area, or just, again, check other apps, eBay, you know what I mean? There's tons of locations, so you just have to keep that in mind. There's not just StockX. So if you want a pair of these and you didn't hit them for retail, A, you could wait for sneakers, or B, just wait a few weeks for people to get their pairs in hand, and you'll get a better price. I can almost guarantee that'll be the case, because when there's more pairs out there in the market, what happens to the prices? They drop. I mean, again, just when a sneaker is in the hands of the average person more, they're going to drop in price. The reason that is because, well, just if they're easier to get, they're not going to flip for as much. It tends to be, if it's a harder to get sneaker, it's going to be more valuable, more sought after, you know what I mean, or just harder to find. That's why it goes for more, you know what I mean? You have to pay more to get it. So that's really what I think about this sneaker. It'll still stay expensive. Like, I don't think this will be a sneaker that drops to retail price. I don't think that's happening. Like, let's not, you know what I mean? Let's not do that. That's not going to happen. But they will get cheaper. That's what I think. So you can just wait a bit if you want to get a better deal. And that is, again, my opinion on the Undefeated Jordan 4. A little bit of an updated resale prediction. And stay tuned tomorrow, guys. We got another early SB Dunk Low review. Again, I told y'all we're going to do 3 early SB Dunk Low reviews this week. So stay tuned. We have another one coming up tomorrow. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. And let me know what you guys think, again, about the Undefeated 4. Also make sure y'all check out the 2 other early SB Dunk Low reviews from this week that we already filmed and posted. The Bronx Girl Skate one and the Krampus SB Dunk Low. Go check those out, guys. Do not sleep. 2 fire sneakers. I hope y'all will enjoy those reviews. And what I was going to say is, yeah, you can subscribe and like for more content like this, which is trying to 300 likes on the channel. We do lots of stuff like this on the daily. We'll do an unboxing for these soon, since we do have a pair on the way. So super happy about that. I don't know what just happened with my camera right there. Just like glitched on me. But we'll do an unboxing basically soon for this pair is what I was going to say, because we do have one on the way, luckily, from Undefeated. So super happy about that. Maybe we'll take another dub on sneakers, back to back, 2 pairs. That'd be nice. If I hit 2 pairs, so that'll let me know that these will probably get a bit cheaper though, you know what I mean? Because I won't be the only one. So we'll see. I mean, that's what I can say. But again, everything else is down below, the Whatnot Lives, any of that. Shout out whoever won the free SB Dunk Lows today and the free Dunk Lows yesterday. Hey, we appreciate you guys for always tuning in. And again, one thing I always ask, if you're the person that wins the pair, whatever it is, just DM me or say something in the comments just so I know you're real. You know what I mean? Some people be winning giveaways and saying nothing, which is crazy. But you know, is what it is. I don't control what people do, so we're just going to leave it at that. Some tea. Thank you, guys. Everything else is down below, again, in that pinned comment. And if you have any other questions, just ask it down below. And I appreciate everyone who's been patient with me on the lives as well. Sometimes y'all be cooking me, man. Oh, my gosh. The waist bags are going for, like, Supreme waist bags, brand new from last year. Right, retail, keep in mind, it's like 48. They were cooking me on the live. I wasn't even getting retail for them yesterday. I was like, bro, can we at least get retail for these? I only did, like, 3 of them because, yeah, I was getting cooked on them. But hey, shout out whoever got the steals. At least we sold some other stuff. Ended up making up for it a bit, but It's just funny sometimes what happens. All right, now I'm just ranting. Love y'all. I will see y'all in the next video tomorrow. If you have any questions, ask it down below, and I will see y'all then. Don't miss it. Peace.